His name is Tinjayan Eng, a man with many tumors all over his body, living in Indonesia. He is 59 years old. Tumor is a swelling of part of the body, generally without inflammation, caused by an abnormal growth of tissue, whether benign or malignant. The exact cause of benign tumor is often unknown. It develops when cells in the body divide and grow at an excessive rate. Typically, the body is able to balance cell growth and division. When old or damaged cells die, they are automatically replaced with new healthy cells. Eng was born in good conditions and in his childhood had a very healthy life because he was not used to sick or whatever. He was a lovely boy with a very nice face, as shows his pictures from his childhood before being attacked by these tumors. But in life we never know what tomorrow has for us, and sometimes it comes with bad things that sometimes make our life dark. Unfortunately, we still have no choice to what life still brings to us. Today, Eng is 59. He lives with his young brother who takes care of him. His brother said that Eng started to develop these tumors when he was 15 years old. He says that when it started, it was only one piece on his body, and they thought it was normal, and then a lot more came to the body. Being born into a poor family was one of the biggest obstacles to Eng's illness due to their inability to care for and monitor him so that he could be treated effectively. In addition, Eng's illness affected him while medical treatment was not very advanced as it is today, and where it was available, though it was very expensive and required high capacity as it required going to foreign countries. The area where he lives in Indonesia, Eng often faces problems that people do not feel for him due to his illness. It is not easy for him to find friends because many fear him. Others run away from him because his illness scares them, and some even suspect that touching him may be contagious, yet that is not the case. For him, given the years he has had the disease, he says that he feels free with it and there is no problem with it. Of course, because of the way his body is full of tumors, he is very vulnerable because it weighs heavily on him. He says that apart from walking, it is difficult for him. He is always very disturbed because everything he does is disturbed by the severity of these tumors. Due to the fact that these tumors have continued to grow, Eng says that he is currently having a lot of trouble speaking as he has already had a mouthful and even his face has reached it. He is now worried that in the coming days, the tumor may continue to grow, even covering her mouth and eyes. Where did the tumor come from? It is also a recurring problem for many. When cells grow old or become damaged, they die, and new cells take place. Sometimes this orderly process breaks down, and abnormal or damaged cells grow and multiply when they shouldn't. These cells may form tumors, which are lumps of tissue. The case of Eng. In general, tumors occur when cells divide and grow excessively in the body. Normally, the body controls cell growth and division. New cells are created to replace older ones or to perform new functions. Cells that are damaged or no longer needed die to make room for healthy replacements. About the treatment, there are no cures for any kinds of cancer, but there are treatments that may cure you. Many people are treated for cancer, live out the rest of their life and die of other causes. Many others are treated for cancer and still die from it, although treatment may give them more time, even years or decades. Eng's brother says that one of the things he loves about him is that her illness has allowed him to accept it and not even make him feel lonely or depressed, even though people often fear him and criticize him, but it doesn't discourage him at all. Himself, Eng says he is not ashamed of his illness. Although many often return to his illness, they ridicule him in various words, including calling him names, insulting him. Eng likes to go out often where he lives, walks down the street, and walks around. never feels depressed or lonely so much so that he is constantly out of the house or out of cliff, as is often the case with different people who have a disability, and often in society people disagree depending on their feelings or attitudes, which leads to isolation. Thanks for watching and following. I'm Darius. This is Inzovo TV. Don't go without subscribing.